2024 had me busting fat ones, and yet there's still more to come you guys won't believe. So make sure you're subscribed, as this year might be coming to a close, but as they say, it's far from over. Yet despite that, 2025 is looking to be another wild year for monitor releases, with a ton of new options coming out, or at least rumored to be coming out. And there's one in particular I want to discuss in today's video that might just be the holy grail of monitors, depending on who you are, and that's the upcoming 45-inch 4K ultrawide OLED from LG. Yes, you heard me correctly. It's just about everything I've been waiting for, and maybe what you've been waiting for as well. Now, this did actually originally get leaked by TFT Central, and not too long ago, I made a video discussing all the potential alleged 2025 monitors that might be coming out, and this was definitely one of them I was very excited for, and I want to highlight it in today's video real quick. Let's go over all the specs we know so far, and then I'm going to discuss why I'm so excited for this monitor in particular, as well as a potential update for the release date. Now, yes, this is a 45-inch 800R curve. It's a very aggressive curve, but actually that's something that you do want at this size. I'll discuss why in a little bit. 5120 by 2160, yes, that is 4K ultra wide, 240 hertz, might have a 480 hertz mode. That's a little update for you guys, a little bit of extra information. But the brightness should also be going up to 300 nits in a 100% window, 750 in a 10% window roughly, and 1300 in a 2 or 3% window, although it's possible it could maybe get even brighter than that. It'll also have an improved RGWB subpixel layout, which is fantastic because that's right, red, green, blue in a line. Yes, there's a white subpixel there still, or at least there should be. However, that will lead to far more crisp text when compared to QD OLED or older WOLED monitors. Now, in terms of the coating, we just don't know for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if the default version from LG had a semi-matte coating still. I don't know if that'll be the case or not. They have been getting a lot of pressure to make glossy versions, so there certainly could be a glossy version as well. However, it sounds like Asus might have had some pretty decent success with the glossy 27-inch 1440p monitor they made not too long ago, and with that being the case, it is very likely they will be continuing to make more glossy versions in the future and improving the coating even more to make it crystal clear, if that's possible. Now, of course, we don't know for sure if any of those things will happen, but it sounds like that could be the case. So even if the one from LG ends up being a semi-matte, well, then I wouldn't be too surprised if you saw not only another version that was glossy from LG, but there may be another company making glossy versions as well. Now, in terms of the zones, of course, 11 million plus, because it's OLED, which means every single pixel is its own zone. And the release date. Let's talk about this because I said Q1 of 2025, and that certainly could still be the case. However, I have not been hearing a whole lot more about this monitor, and as we get closer to CES, that is a bit of a red flag, because if it was going to be at CES, I feel like I'd probably be hearing more about it at this point in time, but who knows, I could be wrong. And that suggests to me that this could be more of a mid-2025 release. Hopefully not end of 2025, but that could be possible. But in any case, all the specs do sound great, but why am I so excited? Well, I gotta talk about the LG 45GR95QE, because that is the 1440p version of what I just discussed. Now, if you haven't had a chance to try one out, if you see one at a Best Buy or something like that, I do suggest giving it a try, because guys, it's an experience unlike anything else you've ever seen before. The 45-inch large size and the 800R curve, making it very curved around your face, makes for an experience that's almost VR-like. This is an incredibly immersive experience, and I loved that monitor so much that I almost wanted to main it. But when you're someone who's been using a 4K display as long as I have, well, it's really hard to go back from 4K. And also, those older monitors, they had a pretty significant matte coating that I just didn't love. It was just matte coating, no thanks, yucky. Not for me, because I don't want the image to be even more blurred. I don't want any loss of contrast. I don't want that loss of color vibrancy that comes with the matte coating. I want a glossy coating. So if this monitor can be purchased, which not only improves the resolution massively, going from 1440p to 4K, but also improves, potentially giving you a higher refresh rate option if you drop down to 1440p or 1080p, as I wouldn't be too surprised if that's the option, but also gives you higher brightness, a better subpixel arrangement, and a glossy coating. This will be such a massive upgrade over that monitor that I already loved, that this is going to be the most immersive monitor money can buy, and will be very impressive, and certainly something that would be an absolute treat to game on, and something that I'm really looking forward to testing when it comes out, sounds like in 2025. And if that sounds interesting to you, be sure to get subscribed for everything display related here on The Display Guy. Whether you're looking to connect a new console, gaming PC, or just need a fast and reliable HDMI cable to connect over long distances, Rupro has you covered with their certified 8K HDMI 2.1 fiber optic cable, available in sizes of up to 50 feet and can deliver a perfect full 48 gigabits per second connection over distances other cables could only dream of reaching. And with 48 gigabits per second of bandwidth, it can easily drive 8K 60 FPS or 4K 144 FPS 10-bit HDR video through its ultra-thin, flexible, and durable housing, and it even supports ER. So if you're in the market for a cable that can drive a beautiful new TV or monitor, be sure to check out Rupro on Amazon today.